wake up, this is what you gotta do. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. Every day I'm here to motivate, lead the way in the AM. I don't want you to hear these words, I need you to feel what I'm saying. Oh, you gotta crush the day before it crushes you. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. In the building, Drewbie Wilson, motivation's coming, I can feel it. First thing that you need to do is crush the day before it crushes you.
You could wait until tomorrow, but what if tomorrow never came? Go do it today. I think in life there's so many things that we tell ourselves, you know what, I'll go do that tomorrow, or I'll do that next week. And it's not the big things, it's the little things that I think are the biggest issue that we forget about. It's that moment in your head where it's, you know, I'm going to stop and get my wife flowers. And then, 6-7 hours later at the end of your day, and you've dealt with hundreds of different situations and scenarios and decisions, and you're on your way home and you forget to get those flowers. And then, it's not a big deal, but ultimately, what if you had just made the decision in that moment to put a reminder in your phone to stop and grab those flowers on the way home? Or what if you'd have just stopped in that moment at the next gas station or not restaurant, but like a grocery store, that's the word I'm looking for, and you grab some flowers? Like, what if you just started taking action on those little things instead of putting them off for later or tomorrow? I think if we could all be better about this, and I know I am just as guilty, which is why I make these podcast episodes, because it's not just to try and tell you how to live a better life, it's to remind myself how important these little things are. But what if we made that commitment and just said, hey, instead of putting things off for later or for tomorrow, I'm just going to start taking action immediately. Now, there's a nuance to that where you're going to have to make sure that the decisions you're taking action on are a priority. But in those moments when you know there's something that would add an extreme amount of value to a situation, right? That thoughtful moment where you do something for your spouse or significant other. That moment where you go above and beyond for something or someone, right? Where you pick up the trash, where you put the carts away that aren't yours. Just that little thing that you do, instead of putting it off, if you just took action on it, how much different could your life be? What moment do you remember looking back on and thinking, had I just taken action then instead of waiting? Imagine what could be. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about here. So stop putting it off for tomorrow. Start doing it today. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to go back and check out all the previous episodes. Make sure you subscribe and share this podcast with other like-minded, success-driven individuals who want to crush it. Check the show notes and grab your Crushing the Day swag over at crushingtheday.com. And remember, crush the day before it crushes you.
You gotta crush the day before it crushes you.